Oh, not getting me today. Yeah, these Black Panthers are kind of like shadow-based creatures. They're kind of cool, but I don't have to worry about them with this, thankfully. A smart potion. Mana prism. Oh, and a life max up. Okay, I'll take that one. That is significantly more helpful than the other two. Oh, hello. Sniper of Goth. They don't look very goth, but what do I know? I never had that phase. Actually, I don't think most people probably did, but either way. Ooh, money. What would have been up here? Oh, right. This is where we met Maria for that one ring. Spike armor. No. Spike breaker. There we go. Mist could pass, so we will fart cloud our way out of that. No blue door this time? Okay. And we get the Twilight Cloak. That is the best cloak that we'll realistically obtain, I believe. It's also his canon cloak there with the, you know, glowing red pulsating one. And I'm pretty sure at that point... No, because we're missing the Alucard mail, but other than that, I think we have all the gear we started the game with, actually. Well, that's a neat little pickup, at least. The extra defense point will come in handy, I'm sure. Or if it doesn't, well, it looks cool, and really style is what actually matters. I mean, we all know that, right? Style over stats. Well, if you don't think that, I'm sure you will someday. So down this way. I'm pretty sure this leads into the arena, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, Olrox's quarters, so close enough. There's no roadblock here in the inverted castle, but I'll tackle this once I finish mapping out the cathedral, since we're mostly done with it. Mostly. It's an out-of-the-way area that really has nothing in it, so I just kind of am doing it more out of obligation than anything. Oh, these imps. I hate these imps, I tell you. They just made an enemy that exists to be annoying. Not even difficult, just annoying. But I guess that means they kind of did a good job with it then, huh? Curses. Oh, well, there's nothing in the confessional. Mostly because I don't think I can sit in an upside-down chair, unfortunately. The biggest sad of them all. Coming through. Golly, so many hearts. Ooh, you got an upgrade. This room still looks cool, just saying. Hey, I didn't fail the jump this time, but there's nothing up here. Ooh, well. Did I miss something? Oh, wait, no, this just leads to the arena, doesn't it? For real this time. Yes, this is the arena, which I will do shortly. Yeah, we'll do the arena after we finish mapping this side of the map. And from the arena, we'll loop back into Olrox's quarters. Oh, why not? I'll kill this guy again. Thanks for the Night Shield, I did not need, but thanks. Oh yeah, the giant staircase room. This is another one that can kind of be a pain to map out, because like a lot of these areas just don't like being filled in. Oh well, I didn't mean to do that, but those imps are kind of annoying. Oh well, I have so many hearts. I don't think I really care. I like your entrance though. That's very cool. Quiet you. Archer. Such a complex design for such a simply named enemy. Boomerang, cool. Now, just like in the normal version, you can use glitches to get outside of this room and get, like, way more map percentage than you're supposed to get. Again, I'm not gonna do that, not only because I, well, can't do it right now, but also because, that is cheating, straight up, and I don't feel it's really necessary. Okay, I'm gonna have to map this room on my own, I guess. Shuriken, that is not a very great usable, I don't believe. Free hearts, though, is quite nice. Out of the way. And I believe that's everything in this room. Yes, indeed. And up there we get a heart max up. Beautiful. Save point right there, I don't need. And if I'm remembering right, this is just the connector hallway. Back to the alchemy lab. Indeed it is, so I will meet you guys back at the arena entrance. What on earth? Well, I'll take it. I don't know which enemy dropped that, if it was the Imp or the Archer guy, but, I'll take it. Okay, now we're doing the arena. A lot cooler of a zone, really. Because the Cathedral, I'm not a huge fan of it. It's a bit staircasey for my liking. If you know what I mean. Oh boy. Do these guys look familiar to you? Well, they should if you played Castlevania 3. So these are Trevor, Grant, and Sypha, or at the very least, skeletons that were reanimated to resemble them. It's honestly one of the coolest fights in the game, in my opinion. I just wish it was harder. Because, again, even without cheese strats, it's not very difficult. Still, though, I just think that's a cool boss fight. I just wish they did a little more with it, but oh well. Okay, well, let's see. Do I remember how to navigate this place? I'm gonna say probably not. Hello. Asgahal. Ah yes, the most famous fake floor of them all. Has the Fury plates under it. Defense goes up when damage is taken. I mean, you get a little bit of attack from it. Because I think you're supposed to get attack when you're damaged. I don't think that's correct. I'm pretty sure you get attack when you're damaged, but... yeah. I don't think getting damaged is a particularly viable strategy. Because, you know, you kind of die when you take damage. But hey, you know, that might just be me. Somebody who's way better at this game than me might actually enjoy, you know, living on the edge a little bit. I'm just, not that good. But you didn't hear that from me. Or, well, you just did. Oops. Oh, save point. So these things that look like cow skulls are just like the stone skulls we met on the outer wall. They're obstacles, just avoid them. Now this is the shield rod room, right? I think it is. A white dragon? A Zircon. And $1,000. Okay, $1,000 is not too bad. You know, for being a white dragon, it is very, gray. Maybe you just, you know, put it in with the colors and then it got, you know, stained and then you're like, oh no, I ruined my laundry. That sort of thing. Could have been the case. Ooh, 12 whole damage. That's not a whole lot. Okay, that's this section and mapped and done with. Like I said, I'm only really doing the map thing just for the defense bonus, but you certainly do not have to. I almost missed something. What do we got up here? A buffalo star. You know, I think the totally not alcohol that we got there in the normal castle is actually better, because at least that could probably heal me, whereas this is just a throwing weapon. Oh hey, Minotaurs and werewolves. Those were the bosses we fought in the arena the first time we were here. Man, everybody lost their boss status, huh? Oh, White Dragon, hello. I didn't mean to run into you, I swear. It just happened, okay? I gotta stop trying to do that, because I am failing every time. And you get Graham. What is Graham? I think it kind of explains itself pretty aptly. It's the sword named Graham. It's okay, I guess. I don't think it has any sort of special powers, but it's there if you need it. In this very gruesome, blood-filled room, which is where we got the blood cloak, if you remember way back long ago. More stone skulls. Ooh, barely made that. Ooh. Just about clipped me toes on that one. Oh, yeah, this is that sub-weapon room. Not that we really need that anymore, since we have, you know, that one place in the clock tower that has all the sub-weapons. Anywho, this one gives a aquamarine. And I think that's pretty much everything in the arena now. I want to say so, anyhow. Oh, well, silly me saying so too early. There's quite a few upgrades just sitting on the floor, just not anywhere hidden, just in plain sight. Golly, these people gotta hide their power-ups a bit better than that. Anybody could just come around and take them. You know, someone unscrupulous like myself. Ooh, save point. Okay, now for sure that has to be everything in the arena. Well, except for I didn't map this werewolf room, I guess, but that should be everything in here. Get out of the way. So now we can do Olrox's quarters. Oh boy. More Asgahals, alright. Please go away. Thank you. And this just leads back into the clock tower, so I'm just gonna map this real quick. Okay, that little detour is uneventful. So, fake wall over yonder. Oh, hello. Malachi. You look like you should have been Cthulhu, but whatever. Eye potion, sword of Hador, and an opal. Hooray! I think. Yeah, hooray. Totally. Golly, he sounds so jovial even when I'm just, you know, whacking him to death with a sword. That's the right attitude to have, though, right? Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, you have a very fluid walk animation. Suppose you're a dancer, so that makes sense. Get out of my way. Dark Shield. Ooh, that sounds cool. Unholy Dark Shield. You know, I don't know if I actually picked this up ever. What does that do with the shield rod? Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. Oh my goodness. Note to self, don't do that. Oh my. Well, I think that dropped from the Malachi, so if you ever want to do the weird face guy, there you go. Goodness, what a weird power-up. This is just a warp, isn't it? Yep, it's just a warp. Well, thankfully we don't have to high jump this time, we can just fall down here. Shield potion, luck potion... no potion if I miss it. Mana prism, I guess not really a potion anyway. So you can use the spike breaker on these spikes. I don't think it's very necessary since they're incredibly easy to avoid, but you could if you wanted to. You can also do that in the normal castle, but in that case I'd really question why you feel the need to since they're, you know, on the ceiling in the normal castle. Okay, well that was just me being bad, but I swear you don't need to use the spike breaker there. Big empty room, like I said, I'll map it on my own time, so I'm not wasting yours. Oh, Karasu, man, you got demoted too. Dang, they just made all the bosses enemies, huh? Well, I guess that's what you get for losing. Sucks for them. Ooh, what's that, a ninja star? It is! Classic Shuriken. Is there anything even down here? Door. Of course there's something down here. It's everybody's favorite. Akmodon II. He's a mummy. He does mummy things, I guess. Yeah. Look at him go. What a hard boss this would have been, huh? Sure is a shame I'm cheesing him and not, you know, letting him get a fair fight. Yeah, no, he's not very difficult. Again, even if I was playing fair, he dies without really much of anything. That's kind of a trend, though, for these inverted castle bosses. But we can get the Rib of Vlad, which is the last Vlad item we needed, because that's Constitution 10. So I'm gonna keep mapping, though, because there could be a little bit more to get here. Technically speaking, though, now that we have all the Vlad relics, that is all we need to beat the game. As you might figure, most of the castle's actually optional because of that. But hey, you know, I'm game for mapping as much as this place as I can. Why not? I mean, hell, this game is really not that long in the first place, so... I mean, you might as well get a little bit more of my bang for the buck. Okay, what's down door number 1? A save point. We'll try door number 2 instead. Although, if I remember right, in the normal castle there really wasn't anything in here, but... Oh, hey, that's cool. The Alucard mail. So, this resists magic there. As you can see, defensively it isn't even close to the walk armor, so... Kinda useless in my opinion. Well, I got that big ol' room mapped out completely. These guys are actually kind of an interesting enemy. These flying zombies, you can actually destroy their top and bottom halves separately, as you can see. Destroying their top half first kind of leaves a very weak bottom half that doesn't do anything, but when you destroy their top half, they can fly around. Of course, you know, you're best off just destroying them anyway in one go, so they don't split off anyway. But it is a very unique enemy that, at the very least, is kind of interesting. Life max, cool, cool. Man, Cthulhu, why are you even here? You got outdone by Malachi. So this fake ceiling holds the heart refresh, which is actually just an item that gives you 500 hearts. Very useful. Well, I mean, if you spam sub-weapons, it is. The heck? That... That floor repaired itself. That was interesting. Anyway, I believe this is just a connector hallway. Yep. So now that should be just about the whole castle explored. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I'm missing, so I will meet you where else? The clock tower.